Welcome to the DLA-R Overview for the 2026-2027 school year. This video provides essential information for educators regarding our Developmental Language Arts through ESOL program. Our district mission is to educate, affirm, and inspire each student in an equity-embedded school system. This goal guides our department's commitment to supporting immigrant, migrant, and multilingual learners. The Florida Meta Consent Decree protects the civil rights of English language learners, ensuring equal access to educational programs and the delivery of comprehensible instruction.
As of May 2026, our district serves over 49,000 English language learners across 223 schools. We also support more than 1,100 students through our migrant education program and over 10,000 in dual language program. Our diverse student body represents 145 languages and 190 countries of birth. In this video, we will cover the fundamentals of the course and review FY26 student performance data on PM3. We will cover all the elements of instructional pacing and resource guide, which includes how to incorporate a rotational model. In addition, we will discuss how to use data to drive your instruction and various classroom resources that support reteaching and small group targeted instruction. By the end of this video, you will be able to identify key resources to help you effectively plan and implement your instruction. As you watch, take notes and identify key resources you will need for your class and think about how you will use them in your lessons. DLA-R is an ESOL reading course designed for students at levels B and L on the English language development continuum, specifically those in their first 2 years in the U.S. Placement is determined annually by our course placement flowchart, which considers student due dates, grade levels, and prior assessment history. FY26 performance data reflects positive PM growth for both middle and high school students enrolled in the course. Most notably, the proportion of students scoring at level 1 decreased significantly, while those achieving level 3 or above increased. The new Instructional Pacing and Resource Guide for FY27 is live on Blender. It is designed to streamline your planning and instructional delivery. Here is the Middle School Instructional Pacing and Resource Guide. The document offers specific guidance for various classroom structures. We suggest incorporating a rotational model with small group rotations that includes a teacher-led small group to maximize student engagement.
Our instructional model relies on 5 key components: whole group teacher-led instruction, small group teacher-led instruction, test prep, independent practice, and technology or word studio time. We have added new civics resources to the middle school scope and sequence. These materials provide structured lessons for each cycle to support your teaching objectives.
For our high school educators, the Instructional Pacing and Resource Guide is also available, providing similar rotation-based models tailored specifically to your high school students' needs.
The High School Resource Guide reinforces the 5 instructional components. Use these materials to help your students achieve their target concordance scores for SAT, ACT, and CLT testing. This slide highlights the additional resources available to you. You can access Word Studio lessons with phonics-based lessons for students that have been identified as needing foundational reading skills. Also, review the steps on how to run the Class Overview report. This is a valuable tool used to track student progress on Achieve 3000. You will also find links to the Achieve 3000 collection of graphic organizers to support your instruction. We have carefully selected a range of articles aligned to standards to support your FY27 curriculum. You can find the full selection of middle and high school articles in the provided DLA-R selection sheet. Your target assessment windows are crucial for tracking student growth. This schedule aligns with the Performance Matters assessments, ensuring you cover all required standards before each testing window closes. If you are looking for DLA-R resources, log into Blender and navigate through ESOL Secondary to find the DLA-R and Developmental Language Arts folder. There, you can access the latest scope and pacing guides. Next, let's look at the rotational model specifically designed for DLA-R. This approach optimizes the learning environment for our multilingual students.
Building on the successful FY26 rollout, this model continues to refine how we integrate Achieve 3000 resources. Detailed instructions on managing these rotations using Achieve 3000 lessons can be found linked here in our instructional pacing and resource guide.
Effective instruction relies on using data to drive your decisions. This section focuses on how to interpret student performance metrics to tailor your daily lessons.
Our resources are intentionally aligned to ELA unit assessments for FY27. Reviewing the cycle data and monitoring these trends helps you identify which students may need additional support in specific skill areas. Looking ahead, we anticipate the rollout of additional test prep opportunities in middle school. Future updates include Fast Smart and targeted skills support for standards-based tests. This will help to boost student confidence and performance. Ensure vertical alignment across grade levels by paying close attention to the Florida Best Standards skill progression. A single standard, like R1.2, shifts in complexity and focus as students move from 6th through 8th grade. To support this work in middle school, we have curated targeted reteaching resources using iReady worksheets. These materials are readily available to supplement your core lessons, address grade-level skill gaps, and reinforce key concepts. In the high school resources, we also have dedicated support for high school test practice. These materials are designed to prepare students for the rigorous demands of state assessments. It is important to keep graduation requirements in mind. Our resources are aligned to ensure you have the tools to help students meet the necessary benchmarks for their diploma. Under the Test Prep section, you will find materials to support test practice. Refer to the links to find a menu of targeted instructional chunks. We suggest to include various scaffolds to support ELLs. These are not intended for independent practice and have been most effective in a teacher-led setting with a gradual release approach. To ensure you always have the most current information, please join our official DLA-R Google Classroom. By enrolling, you will get real-time notifications about resource updates, new reteaching materials, and timeline adjustments. Save the date for future training opportunities. These training sessions will be live for you to register on ELM. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment for an optimistic closure. Please reflect on your upcoming DLA-R class and identify the resources you will use to get started with your students. Jot down the resources you need for your lessons. We have now reached the conclusion of our overview for this school year. Thank you for your time and dedication to ELL students. Your team at the Department of Multicultural Education is here to support you throughout the school year. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our department manager, Kathy Choice. We look forward to seeing you in person soon. Have a great school year. Please pause the video to access the QR code on the screen or use the shortened URL to complete a short survey. Your feedback is invaluable as we strive to improve our DLA-R program support. Thank you again for all you do.